and economic development, all based on the power of organized consumers, hold great possibilities for dealing with the problems of Negroes in other northern cities. The kinds of requests made by Breadbasket in Chicago can be made not only of chain stores, but of almost any major industry in any city in the country. And so Operation Breadbasket has a very simple program, but a powerful one. It simply says, if you respect my dollar, you must respect my person. It simply says that we will no longer spend our money where we cannot get substantial jobs. In Cleveland, Ohio, a group of ministers have formed an Operation Breadbasket through our program there and have moved against a major dairy company. Their requests include jobs, advertising in Negro newspapers, and depositing funds in Negro financial institutions. This effort resulted in something marvelous. I went to Cleveland just last week to sign the agreement with Seal Test. We went to get the facts about their employment. We discovered that they had 442 employees and only 43 were Negroes. And yet the Negro population of Cleveland is 35% of the total population. They refused to give us all of the information that we requested. And we said in substance, Mr. Seal Test, we're sorry. We aren't going to burn your store down. We aren't going to throw any bricks in the window. But we are going to put picket signs around. And we are going to put leaflets out. And we are going to our pulpits and tell them not to sell Seal Test products. And not to purchase Seal Test products. We did that. Went through the churches. Reverend Dr. Hoover, who pastors the largest church in Cleveland, who's here today, and all of the ministers got together and got behind this program. We went to every store in the ghetto and said, you must take Seal Test product off of your counters. If not, we're going to boycott your whole store. A&P refused. We put picket lines around A&P. They have 100 and some stores in Cleveland. And we picketed A&P and closed down 18 of them in one day. Nobody went in A&P. Bob Brown sat down with A&P and they said, now, Mr. Brown, what would you advise us to do? He said, I would advise you to take Seal Test products off of all of your counters. A&P agreed next day not only to take Seal Test products off of the counters in the ghetto, but off of the counters of every store, A&P store in Cleveland. And they said to Seal Test, if you don't reach an agreement with SCLC and Operation Breadbasket, we will take Seal Test products off of every A&P store in the state of Ohio the next day. The next day, the Seal Test people were talking nice. They were very humble. And I am proud to say that I went to Cleveland just last Tuesday, and I sat down with the Seal Test people and some 70 ministers from Cleveland, and we signed the agreement. This effort resulted in a number of jobs which will bring almost $500,000 of new income to the Negro community a year.